Hello, friends. Welcome to the sanctuary of Linden-Linthicum United Methodist Church in Clarksville, Maryland. I'm Gayle and I'm glad to speak with you for a moment today. Last week, I talked a little bit about earlier this week, I guess it was, I talked a little bit about one of the 10 Commandments, the longest one, actually. And I wanted to look at another one of the 10 Commandments that we think about less often. I talked about Sabbath a couple of days ago, and this is the one about making an image, about worshiping something other than God. And here's what it says, and this is actually from the Message, which is Eugene Peterson's paraphrase of the Bible. And he says this: "No carved gods of any size, shape, or form, of anything whatever, whether of things that fly or walk or swim, don't bow down to them and don't serve them, because I am God, your God, and I am a most jealous God, punishing the children for any sins their parents pass on to them, to the third and yes, even to the fourth generation of those who hate me. But I'm unswervingly loyal to the thousands who love me and keep my commandments." Pretty tough, isn't it? It's a tough way that God puts that. And I think what that means is that God doesn't want you to make another picture, something else that you can look at and say, that's what's important to me. Now, it might not be a picture, although some people, for their weakness is art. And for them, they want to have beautiful objects and beautiful paintings and things like that. For others of us, it might be something else. It might be an overstuffed closet. That might be one of my issues. It might be a car that you think of much more reverently than you should. That's more than transportation to you. It could be any of a number of things, whatever possessions that possess you, those kinds of things. What is it that you have in the center of your life that needs to be moved away because God is a jealous God and really wants to be at the center for you? Now, it sounds kind of harsh the way it's put in that commandment, but God says, don't make a picture, don't make a sculpture, don't make a thing, don't make anything that's right in the middle of your life. Whatever that allegiance might be, if it's a political one or a leader in a sports figure, something like that, the only thing that should be at the center of life, says God, is me. God is a jealous God. So I just invite you in these last few days of Lent to start thinking, if you haven't yet, about what might be taking up too much space in your life. To remember that God really wants you, wants your heart, wants your mind, wants your allegiance and your loyalty to be to God and not to something else. And it's the right thing to do because God is the one who has the power to bless you and keep you and draw your life to be fuller and more complete. Only God can do that, nothing else. Amen.